What's up, guys? I'm back again with another video here to review the recent release horror film on Peacock, and that is Sick. And the and this film, this was originally released sometime like last year, but they just released it on Peacock this maybe a couple weeks ago. But this film takes place during the pandemic, and a lot of they're utilizing a lot of pandemic stuff into our films and TV shows recently, and that can be kind of the last thing a lot of people would want to see in a TV show or a movie, especially since the pandemic was so overwhelming. We watch film and TV to escape from that, but to see them utilize it in a form of media that we consume, it can kind of get old after a while, depending on how it's done. But I did enjoy Kimi with I can't think of the actresses, Zoe Kravitz, which was really good. And this film, actually, it's a horror film. It reminds me a little bit of Scream, and if you watch Scream or have watched it, you can tell that they took some inspiration from Scream, but except it takes place during the pandemic. And this film, it stars, I believe her name's Guidon. I can't pronounce her last name, but she was in Blockers and The Society, which was unfortunately canceled after one season. But I've been a fan of her since Blockers, and I think she's a really underrated actress. But this movie takes place during the pandemic, and she plays Parker, and her and her friend Myri go up to a cabin, just for a few days for a break to her dad's cabin, just to, have fun, relax, and all that. And that's when all this bad shit goes down. First, a guy, Corey, a guy that she's involved with, more like a friends with benefits type thing, but he likes her, but she's not really feeling the same, one of those. And this is where bad shit starts to happen. And when the reveal is, when I don't want to say too much without spoiling anything for people who have not seen the film yet, but when the reveal, there's a twist, and when we find out why the villain is tormenting Parker and Corey, well, Parker specifically, it makes you look at her very differently, because I mean, in a way, it sort of makes a lot of sense, and it just makes Parker seem like a terrible person. And even though I don't condone what the killers do in this film to seek out their revenge on Parker, I do understand from their point of view, that to them it felt kind of personal. And even though Parker didn't intentionally mean to do what she did, it was kind of expected. So at the end, I was kind of 50-50 on it. However, Myri and Corey, who are friends with Parker, they were just there at the wrong place at the wrong time. They didn't deserve to have, they didn't deserve what happened to them. But Parker, I mean, at first I felt bad for all this terrible stuff that was going to happen to her, that was happening to her. Stabbed in the hand, I mean, thrown across the freaking table. I mean, this was just a scary sight to watch. But like I said, this is probably one of the rare horror films where you actually where the where the villain has a legitimate gripe as to why he wants to kill the protagonist of the film. And I did not see it coming at all. I thought it was really great. I'm going to watch it again. And I actually give this 3 stars. But let me know what y'all think of this film. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.